Before we start today's video, I'd just like to let everyone know that I did sign up for Patreon and do have a Patreon page in case you wanted to go ahead and support the Fusing Shop. The link is in the description below. And now let's jump right into today's video. If this is your first time here, I'd like to say a nice welcome to the Fusing Shop channel. And if this is you're a subscriber and this is not your first time, then welcome back. Oh, thank you so much for checking out another one of my videos. In this video, I decided to make the easiest possible spoon type of pipe that you possibly can. So there's no pulling or stretching. There's minimal tools required to make this pipe. So as you saw in the beginning, I just scored and snapped the glass. My hand was already wet because my cutter fell into a bucket. So that worked out for me. Make sure you do wet the score line when you go to break your glass. Now I'm just closing up the end. I did put an earplug in the end. This way the fire does not come up that tube and burn my hand. I'm working with a relatively short piece of tubing because I want to make this pipe without any other kind of like flame cutting or So right now I'm just attaching my blow hose, and I'm going to go ahead and condense the front of that tube down a little bit. And this is just to get ready to blow out the bubble. I am using 16 millimeter heavy wall tubing for this project. The heavy wall, gives me enough material that I can blow out a pretty nice sized bubble with this. So now we're just going to heat up the tip of the glass. And you can start to see that it's gathering up on the end. And we're just going to hold it up and give it a puff of air. And just blow out a small bowl. Alright, looking good. Next step in the process is to pop a tiny hole at the top of the bubble for where we're going to do the bowl push. So just go in, get that little tip in the flame and pop that hole. Can't really see it in that shot, but I tried. The next is to sink the bowl. So just go ahead and warm it up a little bit in the flame. You don't have to go too crazy because it's not a huge piece that we have to move. So just heat it up. Rotate your bowl push as you go down and sink that bowl. Next step is to pop the carb. So just grab your bowl push and just put the very end of the glass in the flame. And you don't need to get this super hot because we're not working with thick glass. Plug it up with the bowl push, pop that hole open. And we are already almost done with this piece. All that I'm going to do now is fire polish the end to make a smooth mouthpiece, and that is it. Again, it's a pipe that you can make in about 4 minutes or so. It's not beautiful and amazing, but it is very basic. And this is really what I would start beginners with if you want to get into pipe making. Just start with a straight tube, learn to blow out that bubble, and popping the holes in the right places and sinking the bowl. And yeah, it's just a fast, easy project, and you have a functional piece of glass when you're done. You could go ahead and decorate it with dots if you want. It's really up to you. I just went with the very basic design just to make it functional. So you can see right now I'm just holding that tip in the end, and the glass is rounding off and starting to gather in to give us a nice smooth mouthpiece to put your lips on. And that is it. That piece is done, and we're going to put it in the kiln to anneal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.